Stags?
Layton Robinson.
Nice to meet you, Coach Robinson.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in and have a seat. Oh, man. Well, everything going all right with you this morning?
Yeah, pretty good.
Awesome. Hopefully the sun will come out.
I know it.
We can
Raining.
get these kids outside today a little bit. But, well, Coach, you've been here for several weeks and working with Miss Land. She's really singing your praises. So tell me a little bit about yourself and kind of your background. What got you to this point?
Well, I'm from Magazine. Played baseball and football when I was in high school. And then I play at Tech now.
What position do you play again?
I pitch.
Pitch. That's why I didn't know if you had a position or just pitch. So
I play at Tech. And I just been around sports my whole life. I like being outside. Just doing all that. Golfing, hunting, fishing.
yeah, I've seen you out, of course, golfing at the golf course or on the range. But at what point in life, and I'm a former coach, at what point in your life or college, or tell me about when you decided to become a teacher and a coach? What was there a light bulb moment, or kind of talk me through that?
Well, I've been around it my whole life, and I was on the fence about it. And then my freshman year, I wanted to do physical therapy. I started out biology major, and it was hard. So I switched over to teaching, coaching, which all them classes switched over.
Right.
So I switched over to teaching and coaching, and I really liked that when I started doing that.
Right. Okay. Good. Tell me about kind of what subjects, grade levels you've worked with during your college career. I know we're required to do some internships. You've probably got a different set of experiences getting to play baseball. Probably gives you a leg up on just some different experiences baseball-wise. But tell me about different subjects and different grade levels.
Well, really, just I think kindergarten to 10th grade.
Kindergarten through 10th grade. Where do you see yourself? Where's kind of your niche?
I like both of them, really. I like the elementary.
What is it about elementary?
Well, they want to be there. And in high school, let's see, I was at Dardanelle in the high school. And they didn't really care to be there too much. Wasn't really excited about it.
Have to supply a little more motivation.
Yeah, I like kindergarten. My favorite here.
Right. You go outside and pick up rocks, and they love it.
They love every time they come in there. They're happy.
Okay. Well, if you're with kindergarten, you know, a lot of times in PE, probably not as much here. We get a lot of classrooms, 24, 25 is the most you're going to get here. But I've been in classrooms you had 40 and 50. Talk to me about just strategies and classroom management. How do you keep behavior under control to get it across? I know in PE we're running around, it can get wild. So talk to me about some things you do there.
Just organization and have them in a routine. Have them come in, same spots every day. They know what they're going to expect, what they expect of you, and you expect of them. Okay.
If things start to maybe not go the way, do you have a safe freeze or something like that? Have you used anything like that? If maybe an activity started to get dangerous or get out of control?
Well, we count to 3, and on 3 they know to be quiet.
Okay.
Or we have that electric whistle. When they hear that, they either know to stop. That's to stop the game, or to start the game.
Good.
So when they hear that, they just listen up on there.
Okay, good. 2 different questions here. First one, I want you to tell me about probably your proudest moment. You've had enough experience under your belt now, day where you just left that class and felt really, really good about it. So tell me about that, and tell me why you think it was so good. Why was it so effective?
Probably, let's see, I had a middle school at Dardanelle. It was like 4th through 6th grade, and there was like 50 kids in there because they had 2 or 3 classes in there. And I did a pickleball lesson.
With 50 kids? That's good.
It was packed. I had it split up. I split it up into 3 courts.
Okay.
I explained it all to them. Had them answer the questions at the first, and then they just split up. Did it like this court right here was offense, defense. Then down here they played a game.
Right.
So they just rotated through.
And they loved it.
Yeah.
Good.
Everything went good.
Well, and I'm going to ask you on the contrary, and again, anyone who's ever taught has had one go awry and just throw out a clunker. Tell me about how maybe something didn't go as plans, and then what did you felt like make it go that way, and what changes did you make maybe moving forward?
Well, I had a lesson at Russellville, the middle school, last semester. It was kind of like a capture the flag game. Like we had hoop on this end, hoop on this end. And they had like 13 things in each hoop. And they had to get all the stuff out of one hoop into the other hoop. And it was like tag. And if you got tagged, you had to go, well, if you got tagged, you were supposed to go set out.
Right.
And then that got to where it was just going too fast.
Right.
So then I just had to switch it. I had to stop and switch it. And if you got tagged, you had to go to the baseline
Right.
and do an exercise. And somebody on your team had to come save you and bring you back to your hoop before you could get back in.
Right. So those are the changes that you
Well,
made.
because they didn't get it at first.
Right. Right. So do you think if you were reteaching that again, what would you do differently to start?
Well, I'd explain the rules better. Like, I didn't ask questions when I did it. I just explained the rules and got them started.
Right. Just sometimes talking doesn't get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, tell me personally, this is just a general interview question, but tell me, what do you feel like is your best asset, your biggest strength, and then your biggest weakness? Tell me what you feel like yours are.
Let's see. I'd probably say personability is my biggest strength.
Okay.
So I've got 4 nieces. I think they're 8, 13 right now, and I've been around them my whole life. So I kind of know how to encourage the kids, get them going, how to get through to them a little better.
That's important.
Mm-hmm. And then, well, I really like to be organized too. Have everything set out. Have them know what they're doing. Know what I'm doing.
Right. Gives you some confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think's your biggest weakness?
Probably patience at times.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're in an activity, you see somebody acting up, it's the easiest thing, just set them out for 5 minutes, let them go back in.
Right.
Instead of asking them why they did that and try to figure out why they did it and then what you can do to fix it.
Right. That hits home with me. I think patience
sometimes.
is my thing too. It comes a little. I'll give you some glimmer of hope is as you get a little older and have kids of your own. If you do, it'll help you some too. I promise you. So, obviously, getting into health and PE, and I know you're being a baseball player. I assume you want to coach.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of tell me, what do you see as that role as far as coach and education? Where those come together, just kind of give me your spiel on where those two work together.
I feel like, I think they go hand in hand. You have to work hard for anything that's worth having in both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, you learn how to work with others in both of them. Let's see.
What do you do? Let's say a little scenario here, and this is off the cuff, but you have a baseball player for you, and you get the middle of the season, and some of the teachers are coming to you and telling you, hey, he's acting like he's being a jerk in my classroom, for lack of a better word, and or they're not turning in assignments. What actions do you think you take in that?
I feel like I'd have to make him straighten it up before he got to play anymore.
Okay, good. And I think that's some leverage that coaches can use.
Yeah.
Really find things kids like.
Because I know if one of my coaches told me to do that, I'd straighten right up.
Right. Okay. All right, good. One of the big things, and especially with coaching and teaching at our level, parent community involvement, really big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of talk to me about how do you get parents involved, and it's a little twofold, maybe in your classroom or in your athletic programs. What are some ideas you have on getting them involved? And I'll go ahead and tell you, communicating with parents. I'll see a lot of, if I get angry or upset parents, it's really almost, I'd say 90% of the time because of a lack of communication between a teacher or a coach with that person. Talk to me about how you get parents involved and also communicate with them.
I feel like as a teacher, you do the letters at home, like progress reports.
Okay.
PE, just like they're participating, trying their hardest. And then you could do I think a parent day would be a good thing. Just have them come in for both academics and athletics. Just have them come in, go over the routine with them, just show them what you expect.
Right. And lastly, kind of tell me, you've been around here, what questions do you have for us? Do you have any?
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
You bet.